Staying mentally sharp as we age isn't about luck, it's about choice. Every single day, the small decisions we make either protect our mind or slowly wear it down. I want you to imagine this, waking up at 70, 80, even 90, and still feeling clear-headed, remembering names and stories, making decisions with confidence, and enjoying conversations without losing your train of thought. That's not a dream, that's possible, and science shows us how. Our brains are not fixed. They have the incredible ability to adapt, grow new connections, and remain active well into our later years. This is called neuroplasticity, and it's the reason we can stay mentally young even as our bodies age. But just like a muscle, the brain needs regular exercise and the right fuel to stay strong. Neglect it and it slows down. Challenge it and it thrives. The first secret to staying sharp is lifelong learning. When you push your brain to master something new, you're building fresh neural pathways, the highways your thoughts travel on. It could be as simple as trying a new recipe, reading about a subject you know nothing about, learning to play a musical instrument, or picking up a new language. A study published in Psychological Science found that older adults who learned complex skills, like digital photography or quilting, improved their memory and focus more than those who only did simple activities. So never stop being curious. Curiosity keeps the mind young. The second secret is move your body. You might not connect walking with mental sharpness, but physical activity boosts blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients it needs to perform at its best. It also triggers the release of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which strengthens and protects your brain cells. You don't need intense workouts. A brisk walk, light stretching, tai chi, or even gentle dancing in your living room can do wonders. The goal is movement, because a moving body supports a thinking brain. The third secret is nourish your brain. Your brain is the hungriest organ in your body, using about 20% of the calories you consume. Feed it with the right foods. Fatty fish rich in omega-3s, berries full of antioxidants, leafy greens for brain protective vitamins, nuts and seeds for healthy fats, and whole grains for steady energy. On the flip side, limit processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive alcohol. They can accelerate brain aging. Think of every meal as a choice, to build your brain or to break it down. So far, we've covered 3 powerful ways to protect and sharpen your mind. Keep learning, keep moving, keep feeding your brain what it needs. But this is just the beginning, because staying sharp isn't only about memory and focus, it's also about protecting your emotional well-being, reducing stress, and keeping your spirit alive. Now, one of the most powerful, yet underestimated ways to keep your brain young is something you've been doing your whole life, but maybe not intentionally, learning. See, your brain is like a muscle. If you don't challenge it, it weakens. But if you give it new problems to solve, new skills to learn, new worlds to explore, it adapts, grows new connections, and stays resilient against memory loss. I'm not just talking about doing crossword puzzles or Sudoku, although those are great too. I mean learning something completely new that pushes you just beyond your comfort zone. It could be learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, or even trying a new style of cooking from a culture you've never experienced before. Why is this so powerful? Because when you learn something unfamiliar, your brain creates new neural pathways. Think of these like little bridges between your brain cells. The more bridges you have, the easier it becomes to think clearly, solve problems, and remember details, even into your 80s and 90s. Research from Harvard and the University of Texas has shown that older adults who engage in new mentally challenging activities not only keep their memory sharp, but also improve their mood and confidence. It's as if the brain says, "Oh, we're still needed, let's keep growing." Here's the key, don't just stick to what you already know. If it feels a little uncomfortable or challenging, that's exactly where the magic happens. So maybe you join an art class, or learn digital photography, or start writing your life story, one memory at a time. Each new skill is like a workout for your brain, and the more variety, the stronger you get. And here's a little secret. When you combine learning with social interaction, the brain benefits multiply, which brings us to another critical part of staying mentally sharp. Now let's dive deeper into a few powerful, science-backed habits that are like fuel for your brain. And the best part is they're things you can start today no matter your age. 1. Nourish your brain with the right foods. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, chess, learning a new language, even mastering a new recipe. All of these force your brain to form new pathways. It's like exercise for your mind. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. One fascinating study from the University of Edinburgh found that people who kept mentally active in later life had sharper memories and faster thinking speeds, even when brain scans showed age-related changes. It's proof that your brain's performance is not just about age, it's about how you use it. 3. Stay socially connected. Isolation is one of the fastest ways the mind can wither. When you talk, laugh, debate, or share stories with friends and family, your brain has to think, respond, and adapt in real time. This keeps the neural circuits firing and prevents cognitive stagnation. In fact, research from the University of Michigan found that just 10 minutes of daily social interaction can boost memory and cognitive performance. It's not about having hundreds of friends, it's about having meaningful, regular connections. So how do we give our brain the exercise it craves? It's not just about reading or doing the same crossword puzzle every day. Your brain needs novelty, new challenges that force it to adapt. Think of it like this. If you only ever walk the same path, your legs get used to it. They stop growing stronger. But when you try a new trail with new turns and different terrain, your body works harder. The same is true for your mind. Here are a few science-backed ways to create that mental novelty. Learn something new, even if you're too old for it. Pick up a musical instrument. Start a new language. Learn to paint, knit, or cook a cuisine you've never tried. Studies show that learning new skills strengthens the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. Challenge your memory in everyday life. Instead of relying on your phone, try to memorize a short grocery list. Recall events from your past and tell them as stories to loved ones. But if you're not giving it the fuel it needs, you're only doing half the work. And that's exactly what we'll talk about next, the foods that protect your brain as you age. This is like giving your brain a workout without even sitting at a desk. Switch crossword puzzles, Sudoku, chess, learning a new language, even mastering a new recipe. All of these force your brain to form new pathways. It's like exercise for your mind. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. One fascinating study from the University of Edinburgh found that people who kept mentally active in later life had sharper memories and faster thinking speeds, even when brain scans showed age-related changes. It's proof that your brain's performance is not just about age, it's about how you use it. 3. Stay socially connected. Isolation is one of the fastest ways the mind can wither. When you talk, laugh, debate, or share stories with friends and family, your brain has to think, respond, and adapt in real time. This keeps the neural circuits firing and prevents cognitive stagnation. In fact, research from the University of Michigan found that just 10 minutes of daily social interaction can boost memory and cognitive performance.